Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my humble opinion. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I do know what I'm talking about. My opinion's right.
Learn something from this!
Oh, hi, didn't see you there. How you been? What you been up to? Alright, well, you sure like to talk a lot. Well, enough about you. Back to me. Well, welcome to this video. Today will be the first episode of Things That Bother Me, Skincare Edition. I will be discussing all of the things that bother me the most when it comes to skincare or beauty or whatever. Just basically that whole industry. So I'll be doing it from number 10 to number 1, and number 10 will be what bothers me the least, and number 1 will be what bothers me the most. Number 10. I think this is a problem that is unique to me, but I once had a friend who pronounced salicylic acid as salicylic acid, and I always knew that she wasn't the smartest. She's not my friend anymore, so now I can say it out loud that she wasn't the smartest. She sounded pretty dumb when she was saying salicylic acid. It's salicylic acid. And I didn't really know how to correct her. I would just say, oh yeah, salicylic acid? And she'd be like, yeah, salicylic acid. Number 9, people who like to act like their forehead doesn't exist. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about. Let me get into it. If you ever watch an ad for Proactive or Neutrogena, whoever's in the commercial is like laughing while washing their face, which who the fuck does that, first of all? Second of all, they're washing their face and the foam cleanser is everywhere but their forehead, and you just want to know, does your forehead just like not matter to you? Because in my personal experience, that's where I used to break out the most. So yeah, I'm always making sure to wash my forehead. I acknowledge my forehead's existence. I do not want it to get angry at me. Also, it's not these big name brands that are guilty of doing this. If you witnessed 2010's beauty YouTube guru, first of all, it was a lovely time to be around. It was a lovely time to be alive and watch videos. But one thing that bothered me is when they would show themselves washing their face or applying like a mask to their face, they would first of all not put their hair back, which what kind of a sociopath doesn't put their hair back? Second of all, they wouldn't put it on their forehead. Again, why are we acting like the forehead doesn't exist? It's part of your face. People see it. It's real. It's there. Like, this is the part that like evolved when we were turning into Homo sapiens. So yeah, this part is very important. Let's not act like it's not important. Oh, also another thing is when I was in high school, this was the oiliest part of my forehead, and also it's the closest to the sun. So my forehead was always a shade darker than the rest of my face. So what I would do is I got white eyeliner, drew lines with it here, and would blend it in so that my forehead would be the same shade as the rest of my face. Cringe every time I think about that. Number 8, the fact that so many of my previous relationships were responsible for why I was breaking out so much. And it's kind of crazy because every relationship I was in, my then boyfriend would always be like, yeah, you should really wash your face. Bitch, you're the reason I'm breaking out. Shut the fuck up with telling me to wash my face. I am washing my face twice a day.
How dare you! Learn something from this!
That upset me. Also, I would always notice that my skin magically cleared itself as soon as I was single. But my codependent ass would get into another relationship and the whole cycle would start all over again. Coming in at number 7 is people who talk shit on DIY masks and sheet masks. I don't hear too much of this, but I've heard it enough to bother me, which is once. So what triggered me about the DIY masks is I once saw a reel of this lady using the "Ew David" audio. And she said, "Ew David" to DIY masks that you can make with ingredients that you find in your kitchen. And some people might think that's gross or whatever, but those masks were way more effective than whatever shit I bought at Sephora or Ulta or even like at Rite Aid or CVS. It was just way more effective with clearing my breakouts and just giving me nice skin. So I don't know what the fuck this girl was ew Daviding about. And also, I saw one ad shit talking on sheet masks, and it was the same company. It wasn't Clarisonic, but it was a company that produced a product similar to Clarisonic. It was like the silicone vibrating thing that wasn't a vibrator. It was like something you wash your face with. And they had a Kickstarter project for their latest product, which was, I think it was like an LED, no, not an LED, it was like a UV light type of, it was some sort of like red light you put on your face and you like roll it over your face or whatever. And they were like, stop wasting your time with those ineffective soggy sheet masks. And it's like, who the fuck is calling those sheet masks soggy and ineffective? Soggy, maybe. Ineffective, absolutely not. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my humble opinion. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I do know what I'm talking about. My opinion's right. All right, number 6. People who don't wash their lash extensions and then blame their lash tech.
12 years dungeon. All of you, dungeon. 7 years, no trials. Come on.
What are you doing? It's very simple. You get your lashes done. For 24 hours after your appointment, you do not get your lashes wet. After that 24-hour mark hits, you need to wash your lashes twice a day with a lash foam cleanser, okay? It is so simple. I have heard people say, I got lash extensions once, but it didn't work out because they fell out even though I never got them wet. Do you think that your eyelid doesn't produce oils? It does. Every part of your skin produces oils. That's why showering every day is important. Your eyelids produce oil. If you do not wash your lashes regularly, guess what happens? That's right. Your skin gets oily, will unhinge the glue, and then your lashes will fall out. So it is very, very important for you to wash your lashes every day. It's kind of disgusting if you don't. I mean, you wash your face twice a day anyways, or you should be, at least once a day. You should be doing the same with your lash extensions. Don't think it's the lash tech's fault. They're probably shaking their head and sighing when you're texting them about how your lashes fell out and you don't know why. You know why. It's because you're gross and you're greasy and you're not taking care of your lash extensions. It's your fault, not theirs. Number 5, the fact that St. Ives exists. I used to wash my face with hot water in St. Ives. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but I did, and I wish I could take it back. Like, I'm beautiful and perfect as it is, but can you imagine how much more beautiful and perfect I would be if St. Ives had never even came close to my skin? Maybe it's for the better. I could have just been ruining everyone's lives if I was that level of beautiful and perfect. So maybe it's not that bad of a thing. But also, I do believe that skincare should be a part of health class, and health class should be a more seriously taken subject. It should be required for every high school and every middle school.
Okay, everybody take some rubbers.
Rolling in at number 4, people who own hot tubs and are weirdly pushy about going in the hot tub. I don't know about anyone else, but in my personal experience, every person who has had access to a hot tub or owned one was weirdly pushy about going in it. I don't know what it is. I don't want to go in your stupid, fucking, disgusting hot tub because I said so. Do you know why I said so? What do germs like? They like warmth. They like wet. Okay? What are the ingredients to opening your pores? Oh gee, warmth, wet. So what's gonna happen when I go in the hot tub? Here's my pore before hot tub. Here's my pore in the hot tub. Here's the bacteria. Oh look, I'm just gonna go in there. That's what's going to happen. So that is why I do not want to go in your stupid fucking hot tub. Stop asking me. I swear to God, every person is so pushy about it. Oh, you can borrow one of my bathing suits. I don't want to borrow one of your bathing suits, bitch. Oh, you can wear bra and panties. First of all, I don't wear a bra. Second of all, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, you can just put your feet in. I don't want to do that to my beautiful feet. The end. I'm not going in your stupid fucking hot tub. Oh, I just cleaned it. I don't care. I said no. Coming in at number 3, people who say that they don't want to wear sunscreen because they want a tan. Sorry I had to do that, but I did kind of catch you as you were falling. I did that because you needed that wake-up call. Okay, so sunscreen does not prevent tanning, but do you know what it does prevent? Skin cancer, aging, wrinkles, a ton of freckles, which nothing wrong with freckles. Freckles are beautiful and cute, but if you're getting them as a result of sun damage, then freckles are a no-no, okay? It prevents sun damage. Sunscreen is necessary no matter how dark and cold it is outside. Every day of the year, you should be wearing sunscreen. Even if you're in solitary confinement, wear sunscreen. You need it. You will still tan with sunscreen on, I promise you. Also, every person who has said that they want to tan and that's why they don't wear sunscreen, here's a wake-up call, bitch. You don't tan anyways. You turn into a fucking lobster in the sun. So I don't know what the fuck you're getting at. You're not getting tan without it, so you might as well just put it on and not be a lobster. What the fuck kind of logic is that? Okay, rolling in at number 2. People who say that they are too oily for moisturizer and that is why they don't use it. This is also a very stupid fucking, I don't want to say it's stupid, maybe some people just don't know. The more dehydrated your skin is, the more oil your skin is going to produce. Your skin needs TLC and love. It needs moisture, it needs hydration. You need to protect your moisture barrier with a moisturizer, with a cream. And that is how your skin stays protected, and that is how your skin does not create as much acne. A great moisturizer I recommend for people with acne-prone skin is the Innisfree Bihasika Balm. That moisturizer is amazing. It is wonderful. I would sell my soul for it. I would sell my mother's soul for it. It is such a good moisturizer. It keeps my skin super clear. I'm not wearing any face makeup right now. I'm not doing any skin blurring filters or anything. Whatever filters I apply are just to even out the lighting. But this is literally like my skin. Like nothing. This is my skin the way it is. I am only wearing moisturizer and sunscreen, none of which alter the appearance of my skin. And I used to break out so much. I used to have so much acne. I used to go into Sephora and immediately 3 bitches are coming up to me. I have this great cleanser that I want to recommend to you for acne prone skin. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. I don't want your fucking help. You need to nourish your moisture barrier to protect your skin. And the more moisturized your skin is, the less oil it'll produce to compensate for that. Number 1, are you ready? Loofahs. Loofahs. They're so cute and fluffy and innocent, unsuspecting. Why loofahs? Because they're so cute and fluffy and unsuspecting and innocent looking. You would never think that they're out plotting for your downfall, but they are, okay? You know what I like to think of loofahs as?
Like some kind of evil sponge!
I like to think of them as that witch from Coraline. Remember how Coraline, she's like not really happy with the way things are at home because things are so mundane, whatever. And then she goes to the other mother's house and everything's great and everything's so much fun. But the other mother did not have Coraline's best intentions in mind when she was doing those things. That's what a loofah is like. A loofah is so fluffy and inviting and it's so soft and it feels so good, but it's literally a birthday party for bacteria. Why? As we covered previously, bacteria loves what? Wet. Loofahs are wet. They also love crevices. And even if you squeeze all the water out of a loofah when you're done, it still holds a lot of moisture and water because it has so many crevices and it's just like a round spongy ball. And it also isn't properly cleaning your skin because it's just like a smooth plastic surface going over your skin. What you need is a Japanese loofah, which looks like this. And I don't know if it's made, I'm not too sure exactly what it's made of. No crevices, it dries out much faster. And this has a little bit more of an abrasive texture so that it actually cleans your skin. And for the hard to reach areas, you just spread it out like this and you Another thing you need is an Italy cloth. This is something Koreans have been using for ages. It's called an Italy cloth because the first ones were manufactured in Italy and this is a little bit more abrasive than a Japanese loofah, and I only use this once a week to scrub all the dead skin cells off of my entire body, and little eraser shaving looking things come off, and that's just the dead skin cells. And this is great for preventing ingrown hairs and like the chicken skin or like the strawberry legs. It's great for that. That's what you need to be using instead of a stupid fucking loofah. I hope you found this helpful. I severely hope that you take my advice and listen to what I said in this video. It is crucial. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.